Hey everybody, X-No Execution Godamu here, and well, I'm going to do another pickups video. It's been a long time. This is actually being recorded before I come back using my vlog, so this is long before I've actually come back properly. But I'm pre-recording videos, so hopefully you've actually wanted this for a while. I don't have too many games. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and something else. So I have 4 games and something else to show you. I don't think there's anything else I have to show you, so we're going to get through them. The first 2 I got ridiculously cheap, so they're going to be really good. Just quickly, I'm going to say, in the previous 2 video pickups I didn't show any gameplay of each of the games. I did actually want to do that, it's just at the time I didn't think of doing it. So from now on, each game I show you, there will actually be visual gameplay on the screen while I talk about it a little bit. So this one won't be terribly long because I've had some financial issues, so I don't have too many games to show you, but still have games to show you, which is good, and things to show you. So we're going to start off with these first 2 games. I'm going to show you one at a time though, because the second one doesn't matter too much, and I'll explain why we get to it. So this game cost me, and I'm not lying, this is at my local game store as well. This cost me 24p, and that's Project Gotham Racing. That's Skype going off in the background. Project Gotham Racing for the original Xbox. It's a Classics edition, but I mean, for 24p I can't really complain. The case is in pretty damn good condition, to be honest, especially for 24p. The manual's all there. The disc, that's the problem with these 2 games. The discs are in pretty bad nick, but as I said, for 24p I'm not going to complain. I have played this game before, actually when it came out. I never owned it, but my mate had it, and I did play it when the game came out. It's actually a very good racer. Not the best for the Xbox, for the original Xbox. I have actually shown you the Sega GT Online, which is the best racing game. One of the best I've ever played, but definitely the best for the original Xbox. So yeah, for 24p I'm not really going to turn it down. I mean, you'd be stupid to turn it down. And this plays on the 360 as well. So the gameplay you're watching right now over my face is from the 360. So it's slightly higher def than you'd actually get the game in. Next up is a game that doesn't matter too much, purely because I have a copy of it already and a PC copy of it, and that's Halo Combat Evolved. This is, I think, no, okay. This is just a case for it. The copy I do have is a not for resale copy, which is from the special edition original Xbox I got. This also cost me 24p as well. They were exactly the same, so I spent 48p on 2 games, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I wanted to get a complete copy of this anyway. This isn't complete, there is actually no manual, but the actual case is all here, and the case is in good condition. To be fair, I mean, there's a little clip damage down here, but it's not too bad. Even if I just kept the sleeve, because I have an original Xbox case, I could put it in. But as like the other one, the disc is in horrible condition, absolutely horrible condition. But as I said, I've got it for the PC, which is in mint condition, and I have my original disc anyway, so I'm not too bothered. The game itself, obviously it's Halo, it's where it's all started, it's still a very good game. I have completed this game many times. So, yeah. For 24p, as like the other one, I'm not really going to turn it down. This next is not actually a game, but it is still very important. As you know, I have a Nintendo 64. I know you haven't actually seen it, but I do have a Nintendo 64. And to play majority of the games, you do actually need a expansion pack, which is the RAM expansion pack. They actually go for very expensive. Shut up, Skype. I'm talking. You're sitting in front of my monitor, so you do need one, and they do go for approximately £25 to £35, depending on the condition of one. I was lucky enough to get this one for £22, I think it was, off eBay. It's the actual cartridge thing itself was in mint condition, but the box, I had to get it boxed. I mean, you can't not. The box is pretty good for its age. It's not amazing, as you can see there's a little bit of a tear there. The box is a little bit warped, but I don't think you can see it. You probably might be able to see it a little bit on this edge, but it's not terrible. It's got the original Nintendo sticker there. I would show you it, but it's actually in my N64 right now. In here is just the original expansion, but it does have the original manuals and everything in here to show you what to do. Let me just quickly, so there's the original booklet there, which is in amazing condition. And just there's the original slot RAM. It's actually not RAM, it's a blank spacer. So yeah, I could not turn that down. I've needed one for ages, and for a game I'm going to show you after the next one, I needed it. So I was going to get one eventually anyway, but there you go. While I think of it, because I actually think I've shown you, give me a moment. At the car boot sale, ooh, didn't mean to knock my desk there, I did manage to get a Rumble Pack for the N64. I've had this for nearly 6 months now. Actually, I don't think it might have been, don't think it's quite that long, but I've had it for a while, and I never actually had a game that could that used it, so I never could test it to see if it was working. And then a game I'm going to show you in a bit does actually use it, so I know it works. And this only cost me £1. I don't even think the owner knew what it was, so for £1 I'm not going to turn it down. So that's a nice addition to go with the transfer pack that I've got for Pokemon Stadium and the RAM expansion for the N64. Okay, next up we're going to go into a bit more old school now. And I managed to get myself a boxed copy and complete copy of Mortal Kombat for the Mega Drive. I believe this cost me $4.80 or something like that delivered. The actual black plastic case is not in the best condition. It's still got the tag though, which is brilliant, but there's a chip out of it there. The actual, along this spine here, I don't know if I can get it in the camera, it's been ripped a little bit. Now luckily you can get replacement cases, but it was a bit disappointing to see that it was like this when it got here. But other than that, it's in really good condition. There's the cart, there's the manual. The manual's seen better days, but it's definitely not the worst I've ever seen. The cartridge and its label are in mint condition. So yeah, I'm looking. I want the new one, the one for the 360 or the PS3 as well. But to get myself in the mood, I bought the original Mortal Kombat for the Mega Drive. So yeah, definitely. I love this game actually. I actually really wanted a good fighter, so you can't really go wrong with this. So there you go. And then finally onto the last game. Now this is actually a rare to some extent. It's not necessarily rare, but it's so sought after that it's actually expensive. And believe it or not, this is actually a Christmas. We're in May. This is a Christmas gift from Exnev Assassin. I got him Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I made him an Exnev Assassin t-shirt, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, he got me this. I cannot thank him enough because it's so sought after, and to get one in this good nick is really unheard of, especially for the price he paid. And it can only be none other than The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the N64. As I said, I did need the expansion pack because it requires it, so for a while I couldn't actually play this because I didn't have the expansion pack. And it also works with the Rumble Pack, which is handy because I already had one. So yeah, I mean, look at the condition of this box. I mean, it's literally pristine. When it got delivered to him, he had it in a bubble wrap sleeve. I'm still keeping it in the bubble wrap sleeve. I do not want this thing to get damaged. It is so nice. I mean, I was ecstatic when he gave it to me. I was literally speechless. So there's the cartridge. Not many people know the reason these are heavy is because this is one of the first games that actually introduced game saving on the cartridge themselves. Most of the other N64 cartridges, they do not allow you to save, as you probably do know if you've actually played on one, whereas this is one of the first games that actually introduced it. So there's the manual as well. I know you're probably watching the gameplay, but it's got a little tear. It's got a couple of tears in it, but other than that, it is in very, very nice condition. For the price he paid, I think he got an absolute bargain, and I cannot thank him enough for getting me this. So yeah, that's it for video game pickups number 3, I believe this is. thank you very much for watching. I know you're actually going to see this video long after I've made it, but hope you're enjoying the videos that are being posted, and I'll see you later.